Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel techCodio. My name is Bharat Kumar. So we completed part 1, part 2 and one project also. So it is a part 3 in this Python series. So now I'm going to teach functions in Python. So let's see what I'm going to cover in this specific video. We have the agenda here. We'll see what is function and then we'll try to create and call the function. And we'll see how to pass arguments and parameters in function. And we'll see how to pass a list into the function. And we'll try to create a function with the return values, and then we'll see pass statement in function, and finally we have the nested functions. In the end we are going to build a calculator. It is a mini project in this video. In the end I'm going to give you assignments also, right? So now let's begin. So guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me some support. Let's begin the lecture. What is function? A function is a block of code which only runs when it calls, right? You can pass a data into the function as a parameter also. So now let's create a function. So first, defining a function. Def, it is a keyword. It is a keyword to create a function. So now name the function. So here you can name the function. I'm going to give name of function, and then you have to give function symbol, opening and closing parenthesis, and then here give a colon and take 4 spaces, and now try to print any string you want to print. So here I'm printing techCodio, right? So we have created object for function, but it is not giving any output. It is a only normal function. In order to execute this print statement, we have to call this function with this name, right? So first, name of function, and then give here function symbol. You can see this print is executed. So what is the advantage of this function means you can call this function name as many times you want to call. So here I'm calling it. You can see it is executing. So now I'm going to call it again. You can see here also. So you can call as many times. So first let's see the use of function. We have one use. It reduces code rewriting. So every time you don't need to write all this code. So once you put all the code into the function, by calling the function name, you can execute this code as many times as you want to execute, right? It is a function definition. Def keyword for defining a function, and then give the name of the function and with the symbol, with the function symbol, and then call the function name with the function symbol. So next we have arguments. So generally what is argument means passing the information into the function, right? So first define a function and then name a function. Here I'm giving add, right? It is a function symbol. You can see here arguments are specified after the function name inside the parenthesis. Here I'm giving 2 arguments, variable names, colon, and then press enter. Now print a plus b. So now here you can see I executed this function, but it is not doing anything, right? So now I want to call this function. You can see. So here I call this function, but it is giving error, missing 2 required positional arguments, right? So because in the defining function we have given 2 arguments a and b, so we have to pass arguments here. For a I'm giving 3 and for b I'm giving 5. Now you can see 3 plus 5 is the 8 answer. So when I pass arguments to this function 3 and 5, it will goes to here. In the place of a it goes 3 and in the place of b it goes 5, and then print a plus b. So now if you want a clear understanding, just copy this code, go to here and paste this and paste here and try to visualize this code. It has 5 steps. Step 2 add. So it is step 1 and directly it is coming to the, because here we are calling the function. So now it goes back to the def function in the step 3 and then it is printing 8 because for here adding we have given 2 parameters, a equal to 3 and b equal to 5, right? So here you can add as many arguments you want to add, right? So next we have the arbitrary arguments, or else we can call it as a variable length arguments. Suppose if you don't know how many arguments that will be passed into the function. So for this problem, we have this variable length arguments. So here you have to add a asterisk before the parameter name in the function definition, and then this way the function will receive a tuple of arguments and can access them accordingly. It is a tuple symbol, and then you can add as many numbers you want to add. It is the tuple, right? So now let's create a variable length or arbitrary arguments. Here I just want to enter the numbers only. Make use of this asterisk symbol and then a argument. Now I want to print just only a, right? Here I have given 2. Yeah, it is not required. Here I have given 2. It is giving 2 and then a comma. Means you can add as many numbers you want to add. So here I am giving this many numbers. So now you can see it is giving all of the numbers I have given to the function. This all numbers goes to this variable, this argument a. Suppose if I don't have this asterisk symbol, yeah, you can see it is giving error because it takes one position arguments, but 13 were given. So in order to solve this problem, we have to use this symbol. Yeah, you cannot add 2 arguments at a time. You can see it is giving errors, right? We can use only one variable length argument. It is the explanation for this arbitrary argument or variable length arguments. Now we have keyword arguments. You can also send arguments with the key value, right? So first I want to define a function. Function name is add and function symbol. So here I am giving a. So now I want to print a. So generally what we are doing means we are passing a value. It is printing this value, but you can pass a with the 4 also. Yeah, right? So here, so generally we are passing only the value, but here I am giving key. Key means this argument and then assigning value, right? Right guys, so this is known as keyword argument. We are passing key and as well as value in the function by calling the function. Now we have the arbitrary keyword arguments or keyword variable length arguments. So in this variable length arguments, we are passing only value, but I want to pass key and value at a time. So first define a function. Enter key and value is my function name. 2 asterisk symbols and then a argument means the variable name only. Here I am giving a. Now I want to print a. So first I want to call this function. I've given value 3. Here you can see it takes 0 position arguments, but 1 was given. So first you have to pass a key and then a value. Here I am giving a and equal to 3. Yeah, you can see it's giving a dictionary. So generally in the Python dictionary means we have this flower brackets. It is a key, a is the key, and then 3 is the value for key a, right? And then I want to add b also. For b I am giving 4, and then for c I am giving 5, and then for d I am giving 8, like that. Yeah, you can see it is returning a dictionary. Keyword variable length arguments, right? You can pass how many keys you want to pass and then values also. So at a time you have to pass both key and values. Here you can see here I have not given any value. It is giving error, right? You have to pass a value to the key. Yeah, it is giving a dictionary value, right? The next step we have default parameter value. If we call the function without argument, it uses default values. So first I want to create a function def add. I want to pass two arguments a comma b, and then I want to print a plus b, and then calling function 3 comma 7. Yeah, it is adding 3 and 7. The answer is 10. So what is the default parameter? Means passing the values when creating the function. Here for a I'm giving 10, and for b I'm giving 10. Yeah, but it is adding only these two numbers. It is not adding these two numbers. So what if I call a function without any arguments? You can see it is adding these two values. So the parameter means this one. Argument means we are passing a value to the function. It is known as the argument, right? Now we have passing a list as an argument. So first we have to create a list, passing list. So first take two square brackets and then give some values. Here I have taken 1 to 5 values, and then I want to create a function. So what is the function? Means list in the function. It is a function name. Yeah. Here I am taking a variable a. Now I want to print this variable a. So here I want to pass this variable. Here pass this variable. Now you can see it is giving this value, right? Because this variable has list values. Or else you can directly pass a list values also. 30, 40, 50. Yeah, it is giving the answer, right? Now we have the return values. It is means to let a function return a value, use the return statement. Actually the return is a keyword. So first returning value. It is a function name. I want to return a value. Hello techCodio, right, from Python coders. So just call the function. Yeah. Now you can see it is giving this string as a result, right? You can return two numbers also, a plus b, and then here pass arguments ab, and then pass values. Yeah, it is adding two numbers, right? You can do the subtraction also. Yeah. Right, I want to create a empty function which does nothing. Defining empty function is my function name. Now I want to call this function. Now you can see expected and indentation block. For this problem we have this pass keyword, right? Pass keyword or pass statement. Now let's see the definition. Function definitions can't be empty. But if you for some reason have a function definition with no content, put this pass statement to avoid getting an error. Now I'm giving a pass statement. Now you can see it is an empty function which does nothing, right? Next up we have nested function. It means a function inside another function. So first I have function greeting. I pass it two arguments, first, last. It is the outer function. So for the inner function I have given get full name, and then here you can see I'm not passing any arguments, and return first and last name. I'm printing hi and this get full name. It is a function. I'm calling this function get full name. So what this function does means it takes these two values and then it adds first name and last name. And finally it is returning the two names. So now I want to give first name and last name. Here I'm giving first name is Adebu and the last name is Bharat Kumar. It is my full name. Yeah, you can see now it is giving hi Adebu Bharat Kumar. So it is the first name argument and it is the last name argument. These arguments, so when I pass this argument to this function, it goes here and then inside the function we are returning these two values by adding. Yes, first place last, and then outside this inner function I'm printing hi get full name. Here I'm calling this inside function, right? In the place of this first name and last name you can add your names, right? Now let's build a calculator. So for this I want two variables. For A I have 5 and for B I have 7. Operation I have place, and then now I want to create a function. So first def keyword defining a function and then name it calculator. Here pass these two variables A and B. Operation matches to the place symbol. I want to add these two variables. Now I want to call this function. Pass here A and B. Now you can see it is adding these two numbers. So for this operation I want to give a input. Enter the operation you want to do. So what are the operations? Plus, minus, multiplication, asterisk, division, right? So for A also I want to take inputs into the inputs. Enter A, enter number for A, and for the same B also int. Int means by default input gives a string. So now I want to convert this string into the int. So that's why I'm giving a int function. Enter number for B, right? So now I want to give one more if statement. If operation matches to the minus, I want to do subtraction. Just copy this condition and then paste here and give here asterisk and change this to the asterisk. And final one, division. Else print enter the below operations. Division, right? So now enter a number for A. I'm giving 5. For B I'm giving 0. Operation you want to do. Place. Yeah, you can see it is adding these numbers. So it is the code for this calculator. So if you don't understand this program, just copy this program and go to here, paste here and try to visualize this code, right? So guys, it is assignment link. It has 9 exercises, right? I want you to solve all these exercises so that you'll get perfect in this functions concept. So here you have the exercise 1. So it is a question, write a program that takes two arguments, name and age, and print their values. So if you didn't get any logic for this question, so here you can see the hint. Still, if you didn't get answer for this question, and then you can see the solution also, right? So like this, solve all these 9 exercises, you will become perfect. All 9 exercises, right? So guys, I request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me some support.